Welcome back, guys, to Northside LDN, and today we've got the Arsenal vs Olympiacos preview. Boy, I had to go back and watch the match that we had against them last year in the Europa League, and boy, it was frightening. First leg, boy, the first leg, the amount of chances, that Lacazette, missed. Saka again and again putting the ball to him on a plate, and this guy missing the chances, and it was just reminding me why I don't want to see this guy get a renewal, innit? I'm gonna have to be 100, like I don't want to see this guy get a renewal. Like the contract, when this contract is done, epa, thank you very much. He signed this do more club. Like I don't want. I don't get my stress. I don't get my stress here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, because that first half, even though after he scored, like how many chances did it take for him to score a goal? Like, and it wasn't just Lacazette. If you remember correctly, we missed a lot of chances, and we were getting in a lot of trouble. Olympiacos was hoofing the ball up the top, and our defenders couldn't hack it. We had Mustafi back there with David Luiz, and neither of them were powerful enough in the air. And you could see that they were so close to scoring numerous times. And just watching that back, it brought back all the stress when I was watching that match and how I felt watching that match, and just feeling like, the amount of chances we had in the first leg against Olympiacos, we could have easily been 2-1 up, like 3-1, 3 up, you know what I mean? It should have been 3-0 instead of 1-0, you know what I mean? But, that's football, innit? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how many chances you get, it's the chances that you bury and convert to goals that wins the match. And we go into the second half, we went into the second half at 1-0 up, and it was still squeaky bum time, you know what I mean? Because 1-0 ain't nothing in football. Like 1-0 sometimes is as good as 0-0. Like it don't mean nothing. And in the second half, my God, once again, Saka laying it on a plate to Lacazette, and there was a chance where Saka was just offside, but Lacazette was just not clinical, and that's just been his career at Arsenal. And it wasn't just him. Xhaka misplaced some passes, which is why for this leg I don't want to see him. Ceballos didn't play too bad, but he didn't do anything spectacular, spinning around like a Beyblade, and it just wasn't good enough. And Martinelli, he played really well. He even assisted Lacazette, and for all the assists that Lacazette got, he just wasn't clinical. And I remember, they scored to make it 1-1, and then, in the last bit of the game, Aubameyang, this is the dying embers of the game. Aubameyang with that massive overhead kick, a bicycle kick. Boom! Man put it in, And what happens after? Everyone's gas was all celebrated. I was celebrating. I thought at that point, we won, innit? We won. I was happy. I was gassed. I was like, we're through. And then at the last dying embers on Bellerin's side, they get the ball. Bellerin doesn't close his man as usual. They cross it in. They whip it in. The same thing I saw them do countless amount of times in the first half. We wasn't prepared for them crossing the ball. Even I don't know what this manager was seeing, because they were crossing the ball all the time. It was cross the ball FC the first half. He didn't see what was going on, and they crossed the ball, and El Arabi scores the goal, and Olympiacos goes through, and we're there looking like some clowns. You know what I'm saying? And I remember watching that match and thinking, like, Aubameyang just saved us, The minimum you guys can do is defend properly. Like he just gave us a lifeline in a match that we were wasteful over 2 legs. Overall, we were wasteful. We should have blitzed them with the chances that we had, but we didn't. We was wasteful. And I'm just thinking, what's Aubameyang thinking right now? Like looking like, God, how many times, caramba, do I need to save you, man? Do you know what I'm saying? And it was a stressful time. And I remember just thinking, like, this is what I mean, like, the tactics weren't good enough, and the players as well, like the players on the pitch weren't playing well enough, like, you know what I mean, apart from the same old individuals, you know what I mean, Martinelli, Saka, it's always the young ones, and Aubameyang, you know what I mean. So going into this match, obviously we know what they did to us last time out. Am I confident? No, we got done by Burnley, do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not coming into this match with a W behind us, with the momentum behind us. The momentum's against us. We haven't won. And I started to look up what Olympiacos have been doing this season, how they've been doing. And look, the guy that scored the goal for Olympiacos last year in the Europa League is their top scorer. Yeah? El Rabi has scored 18 goals this season for Olympiacos. Surprise, surprise. Yeah? So I want to see what Arteta's got for this guy this season, because 18 goals, boy, that's more than Lacazette. I think that's more than Aubameyang this season. So obviously my guy's on fire. Yes, it's the Greek league, but at the end of the day, he's coming into this match with confidence. He's coming into this match like with his chest up, like yeah, okay, that's a brincar, like what the Daruma, like the last time, like a última vez, eu te dei uma, vou dar mais uma Arsenal. You know what I mean? They're coming with the whole chest. He's coming with the whole chest, and then I look at assists. You know what I'm saying? And Fortunis, Costas Fortunis, he's got 11 assists. So another one we got to look out for. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Before I looked at this, I didn't know. I never really heard about these players. Obviously, the one that scored against us, El Arabi. Obviously, I heard of him when he scored. But this is what I'm saying, and we can't take them for granted. We cannot take them for granted. We really can't. And we got to look at this Olympiacos defeat that we had last season, like I've just done, and think, where did we go wrong? We need to deal with their long balls. We need to deal with their crosses. We need to deal with the way they sit back in numbers to defend against us. And we need to cut them open. We need to deal with those 3 areas and we can beat them. And we need to take our chances. I do not want to see Lacazette through the middle. He can come on if Aubameyang's legs are gone and everything and he's tired. I don't want to see him starting. Start Aubameyang, start Martinelli, start Saka or Pepe. I don't really mind even Pepe, you know what I mean? I know Pepe as well. In the last year when we met them, Pepe as well had some good chances that he didn't bury. It wasn't just Lacazette, you know what I'm saying? And Lacazette, you know, Aubameyang is the only striker that I feel confident in to turn up for these big games, and that's what I want to see. I do not want to see Xhaka for what he did against Burnley. Yeah, this is something he's been doing anyway. I don't want to see him for this fixture. I don't want to see my guy. Just let him stay there. Just let him soak up the bench, innit? Warm the bench. Go run and get the Lucasades. Go get the Orangeade. Go get the Cherryade. You know what I'm saying? Go get the KA Pineapple. You know what I'm saying? For the players. I don't want to see you starting. I don't want to see you coming on. Do you know what I'm saying? I saw Arteta's interview, pre-match interview, where he said they're going to check what Smith Rowe's fitness is like. And I say, you know, if he's not back, why don't we bring back Guendouzi? You know what I'm saying? Bring back Guendouzi, man. Or bring back Torreira, or bring back somebody. We don't have much option in the midfield, and we got players out on loan. I don't care, even if you have to pay them $1 million for bringing them back early. I don't care. Bring Guendouzi back. Let's go all out in this competition, because I'm telling you now, if we mess up this competition, if we ball up this competition, yeah, I'm telling you now, this manager, I will dar masura. I'm not even playing, bruv. Eu não tenho mais paciência for any more foolishness. He's already effed up the league. The league is effed up, yeah. Only a dreamer thinks that we're gonna get any European football through the Premier League. I want to see all our eggs in one basket. We lost against Burnley, yeah. We didn't play all the players I wanted to play. Fine. This match, in this competition, I want to see you play all the players I want to see, and the style I want to see, and then I can be like, right, I'll tell you did your bit, and I'm gonna slaughter the players because they're not doing their bit. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is play all our players now. The league, we've got nothing to play for. Let's just be real. We can't accumulate 5, 6, 7 wins in the league. We're not gonna climb up the league. Let's just be real. It's over. The Premier League is over. You can be a dreamer all you want. I'm not dreaming. I don't need the stress. I don't need my high blood pressure going up. You know what I mean? Já tô cansado. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is play all our play. You're going to rest against the Premier League and go all out for the Europa. It's our only chance of getting into a European competition. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's still not good enough. Even if he wins the Europa League, I still want him out because we shouldn't be 10th. But let's see. We haven't got a European Cup. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I want to see Arsenal lifting the European Cup. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, let's keep it 100, yeah? I should not be fearing Al-Rabi. I should not be fearing Karim and Safarid. You know, their second highest goal scorer at 10 goals. I shouldn't be fearing man like, in his assists, Costas Fortunis. Like, I shouldn't be fearing Levi Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are these man? Like, who are these man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, but I shouldn't be fearing these man. Like, we're from the Premier League. We're third biggest club in England. I shouldn't be fearing these man. But with the tactics deployed, with the dead lineup, the dead substitutions, you know, dead players playing that are not good enough, like Xhaka that he consists with, I'm not confident. I'm not confident. But he can change it around. At the end of the day, I don't want to be negative towards Arteta. I don't want to be talking like this about my club. But he's not showing me anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to him to change it. It's up to the players as well. The players as well need to do their thing. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to step up. You know what I mean? It's not Arteta's fault that Xhaka messed that up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not Arteta's fault how many times David Luiz has done stupid stuff in defence. You know what I'm saying? It's not Arteta's fault that Bellerin doesn't know how to defend properly and bombs forward too much. That's not Arteta's fault. But it is his fault. Their players need to have some pride about their game and saying, you know what, yeah? Like, I'm cutting where I've been criticised. I'm gonna cut that out of my game, and I'm gonna go forward, and no one's gonna be able to roast me on Sky Sports. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, on beIN Sport, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like, these are the players that we need to look out for, and I hope the manager's paying attention because we almost messed it up against Benfica. Do you know what I'm saying? We almost messed it up. Do you know what I'm saying? And the team I want to see is Aubameyang. I want to see Saka. I want to see Pepe. And I want Martinelli to come on after. I want to see that kid playing. Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll put Pepe because he was in good form against Burnley. I want to see Partey. I want to see Odegaard. And either Ceballos or Elneny if Smith Rowe's not fit enough. I do not. As much as Elneny is bare average, mas hella average, like. É jogador qualquer. Não é jogador que faz muita coisa, só passa de lado a lado. Even though he's like that, I want... At least he doesn't do the mistakes that Xhaka does, you know what I'm saying? So I would put Elneny in there. And then in defence, I want to see... The way I saw the second leg of last season, I saw David Luiz playing, bro, I don't want to see him in the starting line. I want to see Gabriel and I want to see Pablo Mari. Because the way David Luiz and Mustafi last time out against Caesar were not dealing with the aerial balls, they can sit back. So Gabriel and Pablo Mari, then I want to see Cedric and I want to see Tini. No Bellerin crap as well because he was playing dreadful as well against Olympiacos. If this manager, if I can see that looking back here at the two legs and I can see the players that made the mistakes, I don't want to see them. No Xhaka, no Bellerin, no Mustafi. Or Mustafi ain't flipping here. No, David Luiz. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Lacazette starting. If he doesn't learn this, then what I'm saying about this guy don't know tactically, he don't know football. He don't know football. Because these are the players that cost us the most when we played them. So I don't want to see these man. I don't want to see these man in the starting lineup. If they come on as substitution, if Lacazette comes as substitution, of course I'm not going to be angry. I don't want to see my man starting, and I don't want to see Willian starting as well. Don't come with no book up at Willian. Don't be playing. The Smith Rowe is fit. Don't be doing none of this makeup, putting Smith Rowe on the wing and nothing. I don't want to see none of this. I want to be happy. I want to win this competition. You know what I'm saying? If we get the W, man's going to be partying it up. Man's going to be, yo, Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see, bro. I want to see that. I don't want to get stressed. I don't want to be angry. I don't want my face all being all creased up like this. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't stress me out. You know them way there. So Arsenal, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna put it all out there. I'm gonna say we're gonna beat them 2-0 on the first half, on the first leg. And let's see how it goes. Let's see what this manager picks. Hopefully it goes with the lineup that I want to see and the style I want to see and not include the players that I don't want to see playing. Do you know what I mean? So that's the Arsenal versus Olympiacos preview. Tell me what you think. And without further ado, vamos nessa, yeah?